All right, let's do it. I want to pull up the chat though, because I think that would be the best. Can I do that? Nah, we'll do this. Live chat. Yeah. Great. Perfect. Let's get you set up right there. Let's make some product. Excellent. I've been on YouTube Live before, but I'll mess with it. Oh, you know what? There was once where I was live on YouTube once. That was a long time ago, though. But hey, why not go again? So I'm going to fill up some product while I talk to some cool people. That's my plan, at least. Why not? Especially since filling product in this garage is the spot that allowed me to get my recent subscriber count up, plus my play button. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. So I feel like it's almost an honor, an ode to the equipment to go live on YouTube. No, like pay homage, maybe. Because we ain't sacrificing. Welcome, it's good to see you. I'm filling up product. We have this new promotion that we're testing out with Scorch Marker. We're running a new offer. Just pay shipping, so free product, just pay shipping, and it's this little 2-ounce bottle of Maker's Magic. So far it's been great. We've had a 2% conversion rate. I think it's just been awesome. But that means I gotta make the stuff because our manufacturer isn't ready to make this volume of this size of product. So I'm like, you know what? I got it, I'll make it. And we've got selling a few hundred of them a day. So it's my turn in the trenches. I gotta make the product. So the plan is to fill up enough so that I can afford, well, the plan is to fill up enough so I can ship everything out today. And then I have to get an extra 100 over to one of my workers in South Carolina so she can take over shipping for me. So we're gonna do it together. The machine that I'm using is called a piston filler. If you've seen any of my recent YouTube videos, you might recognize it. Cool piece of equipment, man. Really cool. I just press the button and it dispenses the right amount. Maybe I can move, no, I can't really move this hose out of the way, but you can see kind of what's going on. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah, I'm really excited about it. Whoa. Me neither. I've never done a live on YouTube either, but there's gotta be a way to make the chat bigger so I can see it from how far away it is. Maybe there isn't, but that's okay. Pin meta port, no, that's okay. I'm filling up Maker's Magic. This is one of our craft glues and sealers. My wife and I actually invented the product. Really cool stuff. We started the company Scorch Marker by literally inventing a wood burning marker. So cool. Draw on wood with the marker, you apply some heat, it burns the wood. So since then, we've been coming out with all kinds of new innovative crafting products for our crafters. That's who we serve, crafters. I own a crafting company and we make all kinds of cool stuff for them. So we started with the wood burning marker, but after a period of time, we realized, holy cow, Mod Podge is a big deal. What if we made our own? So I went to our customers. I said, hey, what don't you like about this product? How can we make it better? And they gave us this list. Oh, they gave us a list. Let me tell you, there was like 9 things on there. So I took the list and I brought it to our chemist and I was like, hey, can we do this? Can we figure this out together? We did. We did. And this is it right here, Maker's Magic. That's what we're filling up. Completely changed our business. Took us from the wood burning niche into the crafting niche, which is really cool. And really allowed us to connect with a whole new group of people. Yeah, super grateful for that opportunity. It's so cool. But it turns out that it's a great product. It's a glue and a sealer. You paint it on your project after you're done and it seals it in. Waterproofs it, makes it glossy, makes it shiny. It's also a super great, super flexible, really cool glue. So I use it to glue leather and fabric and all kinds of stuff like that. One of my favorite use cases is in ornaments with glitter and all that stuff. It's really cool to use it for that. But yeah, I own the business. My wife and I started it together, and occasionally I get my hands dirty and have to fill product, which is what I'm doing today. And after I'm done filling the jars, I slide them over here to the right, and I have an induction sealer which will seal the lids and put the foil on. And then I roll a label on after that. Boom. So we're looking good. Just got to bust a few out before the shipping cutoff, you know? Post office closes at 5, and I have a few packages to get out. So we're going to try and knock it out. How's the camera angle? You think I should move it? Is there more you want to see? It's hard to get a good camera angle in this spot, especially the way the equipment is set up. Oh, I'm missing my jars. These jars are little 2-ounce ones. We buy the jars and the lids from a company, and everything gets basically shipped to my house, and we ship everything out of the house too. It's kind of cool. Nope, there's no license, believe it or not. There's no license for this stuff. It's not a food product. It's not something that goes in or on your body, and there aren't a lot of requirements for stuff like that. I mean, sure, you need a business license from your city if you're going to conduct business from your home, or if you're going to conduct business in the city at all, check with them. But because it doesn't go in and on the body, we don't really have any other regulations. We do testing though, like ASTM testing. And we do conform to like Title 22 stuff. And so we're on top of that. But as far as like any costs, nah. When you get into retail stores, there are costs though. And they'll make you do testing, and they'll have you do extra certifications. And then there are a few places, this one had a bug in it. I cannot sell that one to a customer. Garbage. I'd be so upset if a bug came in mine, regardless of how much I paid for it. That's not acceptable. So sometimes they end up in the garbage. Yeah. Anyone have a business? Drop it in the chat. I'd love to hear more about it. This is my life. On occasion. Not all the time, just on occasion. I have to fill product like this. If you go to scorchmarker.com, you might be able to find the offer for free plus shipping. But last time I live streamed a couple days ago on TikTok, I gave away some free stuff, so who knows? One layer down. Let's get to the next one. Keep going. I got a system down. You can tell, like, after a little while, you're like, oh, this guy's done this before. Yeah, I have. Scorch Marker is the company that I own. My wife and I invented a craft wood-burning marker, and we started a crafting company 5-6 years ago. And we're producing a craft glue and sealer called Maker's Magic. It's a fantastic glue and a really great sealer. That's what we're working on today. Scorch Marker is the name of the company. We called it Scorch Marker because originally that's how we started. It was a wood-burning marker, so we kept the name. One day I could see us rebranding it a little bit, maybe to Scorch, but to be honest with you, I don't think names are that important. They don't mean anything until they mean something, you know? You're the one that creates enough value to have the name mean something. That's what we'll do. So I'm not tripping about it. Oh, nice. When are you manufacturing toy concepts? That's pretty cool. There's a lot to be said for that. But that's how the prototyping process kind of goes, and I'm sure you're familiar with it. Shot skis. I know you. Moto Doug. I know you. I've seen Shot skis. I've looked at that website. I think maybe you applied for Operator Academy, and I shot you a text, but I never heard back from you. Maybe not. Maybe there's someone else in your business. But anyways, I think that's really cool. I remember seeing that, like, shot skis, wow, what is that? And then exploring further, I was like, holy cow, it is exactly what they said it was. I think that's cool. I don't think it really matters what kind of business we start. I mean, yes, it kind of matters, but what really matters is not quitting, not starting over. Okay, cool. So yeah, that was you. Yeah, we already we started, so we can definitely connect, my friend. Yeah, totally. Shoot me a message. I would love to connect with you. Operator Academy started this week. It was great. Orientation call was awesome. There's so many cool brands in there. We're gonna have a ton of fun. Yeah, a ton of fun. I love working with brands. That's why I bring that up. Do you have a business? I want to know because I'm obsessed with this stuff. I just want to talk about business all the time. Specifically products. I just love products. Can you hear the music? Out of curiosity. I brought my speaker down with me and I don't know if you can hear it or if it's just for me. But yeah, I love products. I love working with people that sell products. I love launching products. There's just something special about it, man. Something that you can touch and feel and hold in your hand and sells while you sleep. And like, I just think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. So Doug, I'll have to remember you, my friend. And we'll catch up. It's my favorite thing. So when I mentioned the Operator Academy, that's a group that I'm taking to 7 figures. We're doing it together. They're all 6-figure product sellers, and we're strategically applying focus in the right areas. I really think that one product, one channel, one audience, you get to $1 million. It's no problem. Like it, I shouldn't say no problem, because it's hard, but it's absolutely doable. And I say that because I've done it, and I've also helped other people. It's really cool. You'd be surprised what you can accomplish if you apply yourself and focus. But you see, here's the thing. When I was working at the fire department, I was a firefighter paramedic for 8 years. Quitting the fire department happened because I was able to start a new thing, right? But once you get into the business world, starting new things resets your progress. So I had to break a belief to quit the fire department and then break another belief to stick with something long enough for it to compound. I think that's an interesting philosophical debate. Like, philosophical debate? You're filling product in your garage right now. Yeah, I hear you. I love making products though, man. Serving our customers and taking care of people, it's like one of my favorite things. If nobody makes stuff, there will be no stuff. And I like being one of the guys that makes stuff. You get it, Jake, you know. So yeah, I just love spending my time talking to business owners about their stuff. There's so many different ways to do business. My way is different from Jake's way, which is different from other ways. I think that's cool. Different worldviews. That's real diversity, in my opinion. Differences of worldviews. And I make videos because I think my worldview is pretty cool and I want other people to know about it. We had our membership call today too, at the accelerator. These are business owners who... Air compressor. We gotta let that thing run its course. Yeah, you do need a garage. I'm gonna noise cancel it. So this is a pneumatic piston filler, and that means it operates using air pressure. Hear that? So when the air pressure gets low, the air compressor kicks on, and when the air compressor kicks on, I can't hear shit. I can hear nothing, and neither can you. So I figured I would just mute the mic until it's over so you didn't have to listen to the air compressor. Hey, look at that, we're almost to the next stage. We only have 3 more left. And then we can do the induction sealing, and I'll show you another part of this process. I think you'll really like it. Because what we're doing right now is we're using the piston filler to dispense like the perfect amount into these jars. And then afterwards, see the foil in this cap? We're gonna attach it. So let me show you how that's done. All right, check this out. I'm gonna grab you. Come here, my YouTube friends. Let's get it set up like this. Aha. Okay, so I've got all these jars over here. And a long story short is I need to seal them in so they don't leak. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this ice cream cone looking thing right here, and I'm gonna beep, 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 tap them on all the jars, and it's gonna seal everything up. Check this out. Okay, so here we go. It's funny, man. Yeah, the heat thing, that's right. You're right, Jake, you nailed it. So you can't really see it, but here, let me just show you real quick so you can see what's going on. Okay, foil in the lid. I have to grab a new one though, because I got the jar. Stand by. I have to be diligent about this. I can't just be willy-nilly, so bear with me. It won't seal if I have Maker's Magic on the lip. All right, so check this out, right? Jar and foil lid. This is called an induction sealer, a $100 piece of equipment. We're gonna cap it up. We're gonna take this guy right here. Watch. Hear the beep? What that does is it runs electrical current through the metal and it seals it on. There's a thin layer of wax in here, and when the metal gets hot, it melts the wax onto the edge of the jar and creates a seal. And this is called an induction sealer. And once that's sealed, I set it off to the side, and then I can bring it over here to the labeler. You can't see the labeler right now, but you will be able to on the next step. And if you stick with me long enough, you'll be able to see all of it in action. But right now, we need to do some sealing. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Seal all these jars. You hear all those beeps, that's each time. So it only takes like a second or two. We don't need big expensive equipment. We have a manufacturer that does a lot of our stuff for us. And so it's not necessary for me to have all the big expensive stuff. I only need to do it for small production runs like this. So I just get handy with it. Yeah, and start cranking them out. I've got a system down though, as you can tell. I'm used to it. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible so my left hand moves all the jars while my right hand is holding it steady and pressing the button. See, you can tell I got a system. Does it work the best? I don't know. There's a million other ways to do this kind of stuff. But it works for us. What I really hope to do is inspire a few people to be able to do this stuff on their own. Sometimes you don't need the most expensive stuff, you know what I mean? RJ, you got me, dude. You got me, man. It does sound like the PlayStation button, I'm not gonna lie. That's so funny. All right, cool. Let's clear a little spot here for us, make some more room. Time to bust out the rest. What you don't want to do is have it off-centered. If it's off-center, it doesn't evenly heat. So I try and get them in a nice little open area so I can make sure that I'm not messing anything up. We had a bunch of breakage happening, and what we had these like stickers we were putting over the lids of these jars, but the stickers weren't keeping it closed. And so our customers were complaining that their product, their Maker's Magic, was showing up leaking or broken, and then we were having to reship and we were gonna have to send new product. And so after a while, I'm like, geez, man, the percentage of breakage is way too high. We need to solve this problem because it's expensive to send brand new product for free, especially when shipping is like $5 a package. So we looked into how we might be able to seal the lids. And so what we're doing here is using an induction sealer to seal that foil like cap on the top of the jar mouth. And that decreases the likelihood of it leaking and really helps create a nice seal. So this way we don't have to worry about if the lids aren't perfectly tight, or you know, if they get thrown around a little bit in the back of the shipping truck or whatever. Heat. We're much safer. Now we don't get any complaints about breakage. And it's because of this induction seal. And I'll show you what it looks like here in just a sec. Yeah, I'll show you what we got going on. All right, so see these lids right here? These lids have a little foil insert in them. That's funny. We do have a manufacturer array, but we don't need, we don't have them all geared up to do this small, like boutique production run. I only need to do like 300 or 400 of these. So sometimes it just doesn't make sense to spend all the money, do all the POs, the lead time and all that jazz with the manufacturer. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just do it. You know, I'll just do it. And I have local people that I can hire to come do this, but also at the same time, I wanna go live and fill product and just get it busted out, spend an hour doing it, done. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to do it forever. I don't really need to set up the systems and have the people. Plus, I like the excuse of going live with you guys. It's fun. So this little foil piece inside the lid has a thin coat of wax on it. And when you beep it, it uses electrical current to heat up the foil and it melts the wax. So when you're done, it looks like this. See? Nice and sealed, won't leak out. I don't have to worry about breakage. And that's really cool. Saved, literally saved us a ton of money by not having to reship packages to customers, you know what I mean? Big deal, really helpful. We're almost done, and then we're gonna go over to the label machine and I'll show you how that works. But yeah, we're literally, this is how a product is made, at least in my garage. That's the secret. You wanna start a business? Get a garage. I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. It's been very handy to have a garage though, let me tell you. Those barrels that you see behind me, those are usually full of Maker's Magic. They're full of product. I made everything myself in the very beginning. We couldn't afford to go to a manufacturer. We didn't have the time to waste. We needed to get scrappy and test things out on our own. So we did. I had all the material shipped to my house. I mixed everything up on a drill press, and then I bottled everything using the equipment you see in front of me. It allowed us to be really quick and really nimble. It allowed us to test our product and make sure that people actually wanted it before we invested a bunch of money into it. It gave us the opportunity to do iterations and quickly launch before investing a bunch of money and time. All right, cool. We're all set up on that side. Let's do the labeler. All right, this is the label machine. Let me show you how this works. It's pretty cool. We've got this little arm right here, and I take my jars, stick them right here, and I roll the label on, just like that. Yeah, and there you have it. A completed bottle of Maker's Magic. Yeah. Cinnamon roll icing. Yeah, it's going directly to Cinnabon. Oh, that's funny. I've actually never had Cinnabon before. Am I missing out on anything? I've made product in my garage, obviously, but I've never had Cinnabon. Oh, man. Yep, there we go. We got this cool little indicator on here, so I know exactly how far I need to roll the label. And there's a crank here on the right-hand side. Just hand crank it. It's easy. I have a semi-automatic electric version of this, but honestly, it's so much work sometimes to get set up that I'm just like, let's just do it by hand. It's easy. I roll the label on, I stick it in the box, we're done. Made in California. Don't tell Newsom that, he'll probably take more from me. Uh-oh, we got a wrinkle. So occasionally when we get wrinkles in the label like this, I like to redo it. I pull the label off and I restick it, because I don't want that to show up to the customer in this way. Maker's Magic is a craft glue and sealer. It's an all-purpose glue and sealer. You could find it at scorchmarker.com. It's the product that my wife and I invented. Yeah, it's a fantastic glue, like, oh my gosh. And it's like almost like it was made for glitter. You combine this with glitter, phew, your projects are gonna go so well. That's what a lot of our crafters use it for. I'm gonna reset the labeler here really quick. I have to do it manually. It gets stuck on this roll. So I just pull all the slack off and I stick it back on. It's a very manual process. There's very little automation to what I'm doing in here. And you'd be surprised at how much you can get done manually before you need to, automate stuff. I used to try and automate things before I needed to, and I spent a lot of time and wasted a lot of money. I have probably done 15,000 units with this setup. Hasn't been bad. Hasn't been bad at all. It's been a pleasure actually, because the entire setup only cost $600. The label rollers, the induction sealer, the piston filler, yep, $600. Now granted, you'll need an air compressor to run it. I didn't count that, but right? We can find air compressors for fairly affordable, I think. Plus, you know, if you go to Harbor Freight, you take care of your equipment, it'll last for a long time. Gosh, so hard to see the comments from this far away. I wish I could make them better. Does anyone know how to make the comments bigger, or the chat bigger, so I can see it? I would love to know how to do that. But I'm so far away, I can't see you. So I'm just gonna talk at you in monologue. How about we do this? I'll hold up the product and get really close and then read the chat at the same time. Live off Cinnabon, that's funny. 30 pounds of happiness. Oh, bamboo. That's a good joke, Joseph. I appreciate it. Yep, I would agree, Amanda. Cool. Magnifying glass. Yeah, it's a craft glue and sealer. That's what it is. So yeah, now you know. So we'll keep rolling labels on, and we will continue to fill up our master case. And then when we're done filling this one up, I'm going to go ship some packages and get them all put together, because it's 4:12 where I'm at right now, and the post office closes at 5. And so I have to make sure that I get all the packages out to the post office before they close. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pack some orders and ship some packages here in a little bit. And I'll pop over to the workbench and I'll show you exactly how we do that too. I have no problem with it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm laughing, dude. Some of these comments are so funny. You guys are hilarious. I miss the chat, man. I miss the chat. Oh, I used to go live a lot, and it's so fun interacting with you. But I gotta focus today. I gotta make the product. As much as I love you and I want to read all of these things, I just can't see. Yeah, so we're gonna keep filling up Maker's Magic and putting labels on. You know, it's funny, the labels come on this big roll. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they get rolled on using a machine, and so many of these machines are standardized that they actually standardize like the whole label process. It goes on a core. It's called a 3-inch core. Really strange. Did you ever hear that terminology in the label world or manufacturing world? You're like, I've heard that before. And that's the size of the cardboard tube that they put the labels on. Yeah. So we're gonna keep rolling on labels to our Maker's Magic, and then I'm gonna get them shipped out. We have a warehouse in South Carolina, and we have a warehouse in Wisconsin, and we have my place here in California. So we have 3 different areas that we can ship from to our customers. Now, we haven't gotten pretty crazy with that, you know, shipping to different zones for different customers from different places. It's not really that important. We're only doing a few million dollars a year in sales. Yeah, I don't really think that's necessary until 8 figures and beyond. Maybe after like 20, 30 million a year, we would look into specific zone shipping and saving money in that space, but it just doesn't make sense right now. So we just try and get the product done and out. I really do believe that you can make $1 million with one product, one audience, and one channel. I really do. And I say that because I've done it. I think you can do it too. Like, I'm just an average dude. Like, I'm not special. Like, I was a fireman. Like, that's blue collar work. Yet, I was capable of learning all of this and executing on it. Like, why can't you? We're not different. I just think that's cool. When I see people on YouTube or on Instagram or on TV that are doing stuff, it inspires me, man. It just inspires me because I'm like, oh, if they can do it, I can do it. If someone's done it, why can't I? Why can't I? Yeah, I think it's cool. And that's one of the reasons why I make videos. I want to let people into this world and let them know, like, hey, you can have this. Like, if you want to create a hair gel, you know, like, you can do it. Just use this, do this. You want to create a craft glue, like, you can do it. If you want to make videos about, you know, what it's like playing hardcore classic WoW, like, you can do it. Anything is possible. However, I will say this. Those people you see that are hyper successful, that are really killing it, they put in the hours. They get reps in. I was watching this YouTube channel last night called Outdoor Boys. I love watching Outdoor Boys with my son and with my kids, with my wife. It's just a great, wholesome show on YouTube. The guy's great. But for the last 5 years, he has made a video every single Saturday. Now, you guys know who Outdoor Boys is. I know you do. Every single Saturday for 5 years. And just now, you know, he's starting to get millions of views on his videos. And dude, are you kidding me? The amount of reps and effort that he put into that, 80 plus hours a week making videos, filming content, editing. He does all of his edits himself too. Like, it's impressive. It really is impressive. And so it looks effortless on the end game, but like the amount of time that goes into it, oh, it's so much. It's so much. And those reps, the repetition, the practice, getting that stuff in, it's totally slept on. And a lot of people lose sight of it, including myself. I say this because I lose sight of it too, man. I don't know. I didn't know what was going to be required. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just start a business and make millions of dollars. How hard could it be? Really hard. Really hard. But just like anything can work. Anything you want can work if you just focus on it. I had a business coach once, and she used to tell me, Evan, what you focus on increases. So what are you going to focus on? What do you want to increase? And so, yeah. What do you want to increase, Evan? Well, there's 3 things in my life that I want to increase. My business, my family, and my relationship with my wife. That's where I put the emphasis and the focus. I literally cut everything else out. I try to be the best husband, the best father, and the best boss that I can be. That's it. I don't have time for anything else. I used to have time for video games and hanging out and getting stoned, but not anymore. I can't afford it. Not if I want the life that I'm going for. Not if I want the life I'm trying to build. I believe that the price for your new life is your old life. So right now we are using a label roller. This thing is just a machine that holds my labels on it and allows me to apply them without having to do it by hand. I mean, I still do it by hand, but not like, you know what I mean? That stuff is hard. There was a little while where we were making Scorch paint and I had to apply all the labels by hand. What a nightmare that was. And so when I saw this machine on Amazon for 130 bucks, I was like, I'm getting it. Quality of life improvement for 100 bucks, I'm in. And it's just so good. I'm so glad I did. I have done tens of thousands of units with this thing. And my workers too. My wife and my kids, I get them out here, they help me. Teaching them what it's like. My daughter's, I have a 16-year-old daughter, you know, and so I get her out here and I'm like, come on, time to work. Family business time. I pay her. Yes, I pay her. We have a contract and everything. And she's on payroll. But it's a great way to teach the kids grit, tenacity, discipline, show them that there are ways to earn. It's fun. They don't always get out here with me. A lot of the time it's me doing it late in the night, going live on stuff, but yeah. So what we're filling up here is Maker's Magic, which is our craft glue and sealer. This is a 2-ounce bottle, so we're doing a promotion. So I could see how it might look like drugs. Yeah, I don't have a warehouse space either. Well, I do have a warehouse space, but it's not here in California. I've got a warehouse in Wisconsin, and then we have a warehouse in South Carolina as well. And that's where most of the stuff is shipped from. Most of the stuff is made out in South Carolina. But when you only want to produce like 500 units, like, do you go to the manufacturer and like wait 4 weeks and get all this stuff done and pay for the shipping and do all that? Or you just roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty and make it happen. And that's what I'm doing today. We have manufacturers we work with. We have warehouses that ship my product and store it all for me, but we are testing a new promotion right now, a free plus shipping offer for this stuff. And so we're basically giving away the 2-ounce Maker's Magic for free. You just gotta pay shipping. And we're trying to determine that winning offer for our website. And so, yeah, here I am, making product so our customers have something, so we can actually ship them something. I wonder if I'm gonna run out of labels anytime soon. It looks like I might. I think I'll definitely be able to finish this batch though. So I roll the labels on, I stick them in a box, and then when I'm done, see that big pile of paper behind me? Those are all orders. So I need to go I'll stick all those on envelopes and ship out the orders. The product is a craft glue and sealer. Maker's Magic is an incredible glue. It works on leather, it works on fabric, it's a great project finish, it'll waterproof stuff, it goes on clear, no brush strokes. We designed it after asking our customers what they really wanted. Really cool stuff. No, it's not this does not go in or on your body, so no need to worry there. It's just a craft glue. I say just a craft glue, but it's very special to me. It changed our business, man. Really allowed us to serve people in a different capacity. Really allowed us to do some special stuff and take care of people and elevate their crafts. It's so cool. What an honor. What an honor to have people buy your stuff. It's so cool. When I started in 2018 with my first product, Scorch Marker, it took me 6 months to get one sale. 6 months. And then we got our second sale 6 months later. And since then, we've just been taking the money we've made from the sales and reinvested it into, you know, better equipment, better processes, more product, more stuff, advertising, and yeah, it's been great. Oh, interesting. Someone knows about Operator Academy, huh? Ah, it's Jeff. Yep, it's for 6-figure sellers. We just started this last Tuesday. We had the orientation call. Oh God, it's so cool. I assigned the homework, the KPIs, the class leader. What a great group of people so far. I'm just so stoked on it. But yeah, they're all 6-figure sellers. Some are 7 figures. And no, I think that almost all of them are 6-figure sellers right now. One person is like right on the brink of 7 figures. But the goal is to go to 7 figures together. It's to learn how to generate enough value with our business that we can earn millions of dollars a year together. That's the entire point of Operator Academy, is to get rich. Not get rich in just financially though. When I say get rich, I don't mean just money. I mean relationships, living, health, body, spirit, all of these things. Money just happens to be one of the 7 categories that I believe we need to work on and master to live an awesome life. And so get rich means that we're gonna become friends, we're gonna spend time together, we're gonna get to know each other, we're gonna hold each other accountable, and we're gonna show up for one another. That's why Operator Academy is special. You see, I was a fireman for many years, like 8 years I was a firefighter paramedic. And when you get hired as a fireman, you have to go through a fire academy. That fire academy was hard. We did some of the worst work I've ever done. But it wasn't that bad because I was with other guys and we were suffering together as part of a group. We had a shared identity. Business is the same way. It's some of the hardest work I have ever done in my life. Mental deadlifts. But it's so much easier with a group of people around you. So I've taken the best of what the Fire Academy has to offer, and I've combined it with e-commerce and selling products, and I've created a group of people that want to grow their businesses together as a team. So we no longer have to do it alone. It's important to me. My mission statement in life is meaningful work, meaningful relationships, and to create as much abundance and opportunity as possible. So when it comes to meaningful work and meaningful relationships, it's people, man. I just like being around people. I like working with people. I like talking to people. I like learning from people. I just like people. It's one of the reasons why I just randomly go live when I'm fill product, because I want to spend time with more people. You are making my day. I get to spend time with you. You'd be surprised the ripple effects you can have, man. It all adds up. It all adds up. And so if my goal is to do meaningful work with meaningful people, then it would make sense that I would want to get as many meaningful people around me as possible and do work with them. So that's what we do. Now, I don't do anything for them in their business. It's like coaching. It's like we work together. We put their focus in the right areas. I give them my templates and access to my people and my teams and all the stuff that I use to grow and scale my businesses. And we do it together. But it's very operations heavy. It's not like sales and marketing. It's operations. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, as you can tell, I will talk about this stuff till I'm blue in the face all day long. I love it. I love it. This is the product that we're selling, Maker's Magic. It's a craft glue and sealer. Ooh, you're going into fire, James? That's cool. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we sell other craft supplies too. Our best sellers are Maker's Magic. We have an 8-ounce bottle of it. That is our best seller. We do a few $100,000 a month selling that stuff. And then we have our Scorch Markers, which is our wood burning marker, and we do the same. It's about 50-50 split between the two. And we're constantly testing new products and trying new stuff and seeing how we can make people's lives better and serving them in the craft space. And I love it, man. I love it. I love our people. I love making content. I just love the game of business. It is absolutely my sport through and through, 100%. One of my favorite things. So I'm going to keep at it. Look at that. We're nearing the end. We're almost done. Soon we'll get to go pack some orders. It's getting late too. I got to make it to the post office in time. So I got to hustle. All right, we're getting it done. Hello, Wyatt. Say my name, Sebastian. Who knows what that's from? Say my name. I just watched it the other day with my kids. Say my name, Sebastian. Anybody know? Oh, look at that. We have like a handful left. So these have all been filled up on the piston filler, and then we've put the caps on, or the lids, and then we induction sealed the lids using our induction sealer, and now we're rolling the labels on, and we have a finished product. Product all goes stacked in this box for me, and boom, we're ready to ship. Behind me, I've got a bunch of orders over here. You see all those? Yeah, those are all orders that need to go on envelopes and get packed out and shipped to the customer. I also have to ship some to our warehouse. And I have 33 minutes to get it all done and get it all dropped off. Can I do it? I think so. I think so. It's gonna be tight, but I believe I can do it. So we've got a few more left. I think we'll just bust them out. Actually, you know what? Maybe we don't. Maybe we just go start shipping right now. Yeah, let's do that. Forget about it. Nah, we can push through. Should we though? Should we though? Because I think we have enough. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Ugh. All right, let's bring you over here. You can come with me. I'll show you what we got going on. This is the shop. This is where all the magic happens, where the production stuff happens. And it's my happy place, as you can probably tell. So let's get set up over here, and we'll pack some orders together. Hey, that looks pretty good. Need to grab a bag though, a post office bag, so I can sort of throw the stuff in there. You see, the post office wants things done in a very specific way. And I'm gonna try and honor them by doing it in that way. We've got these big bags, and for these post office bags, you can fill them up throw your stuff in there, and then I just go and drop the whole bag off and I don't have to bother anybody. Now, I live in a small town, so it's pretty much impossible for me to get the same type of access that I had when I was living in a city. And by access, I mean access to like the back of the post office and stuff. But yeah, it works just fine. All right, I also need to go grab some envelopes and a trash can. And we good, we can get started. Envelopes, where are you? Here they are. We use these brown craft mailers from Uline. These things are awesome. They're affordable, and they totally work. These guys right here. All right, it always makes sense to set yourself up for success. So we've got a bunch of orders over here, and what we're gonna do is just fill them up. There we go. Now you can see better. I like to start by doing the batching, and so what I'll do is I'll take the orders and I'll just stick the labels on top. All these are the same product, so I don't really have to worry about mixing anything up. And I just pre-stick all the mailers. Every single touch you do is another. I mean, every touch is like more time, and so I'm trying to do all of the similar tasks all at once, so I can be as efficient as possible. I've done this for a little while now. I've shipped quite a lot of packages, and I tell you what, batching it out like this is the way to go. That way I don't have to drop things, put them down, I don't have to change my position. I can just stick all the labels on, and then I'll go put all the Maker's Magic in, and then I'll drop them all in that little bag next to me. You know, there's not too many of them. There's only maybe like 40 orders here. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy, no big deal. What's really cool is getting these things printed out on a label machine. That way they stick, and I don't have to worry about taping anything. In the very beginning of our business, I used to literally print labels out on the printer, and I would take tape and I would tape them to the package, and it was so time consuming. Oh my gosh, what a pain in the butt. But if you want to see what we're selling, you can go to scorchmarker.com or Google Maker's Magic, and you will find everything. It's awesome stuff, and it would make my day if you supported us. In fact, if you do support us, DM me on Instagram so I can throw some love at you. At Vanader Growth. End of day form. I give that to the post office to make them happy, so they don't have to scan every package. They can just scan one sheet, and life is good. Let's put this right here and set myself up for success. Get these out of the way. All right, we're looking good. We're almost done. We have a few more to pack. A few more labels to put on. But man, I tell you what, having a garage like this and a place to work I'm so grateful. I'm so lucky. For those of you that are curious, my name is Evan. I'm the owner of the company. We do a few million dollars a year selling craft supplies. Are you kidding me? What a crazy, wonderful, cool life. Used to be a fireman. I spent 8 years as a fireman. I was a paramedic school, fire academies, did the whole thing. But funny enough, I was working on a plaque for the fire department, a commemorative plaque, and I was really wanted to wood burn our motto into it. And I couldn't figure it out, man. I was using this wood burning tool and I was just screwing it all up. I was not good. So my wife and I put our heads together and we came up with a way to do it chemically. Basically, you created a solution, you paint it onto the wood, you heat it up, and it burns the wood wherever you drew. That was our first product, Scorch Marker. I remember afterwards, like a few months later, I was like, hey, wife, do you think anyone would buy this if we put it into a marker? She's like, I don't know, you want to try? And I was like, yeah, kinda. So I bought some empty markers off Amazon, found the ones I liked the most, found some in China, ordered them, and started filling them up just like I'm doing now. And man, I tell you, we're off to the races from that point on. So the next thing that I do is I set myself up for success once again by taking all of the envelopes and getting them in the right spot. Flip them all at once so that I don't have to flip them individually, so it doesn't take extra time. All right, then I grab them like this, stick the Maker's Magic in, peel it. I try to do as few movements as possible so I can be as efficient as possible. I know a thing or two about packing. And mainly because I've had to do time studies on it to figure out if we're actually making money or not, or if we can afford to hire a 3PL, or, you know, what's the baseline when you hire a worker to do this type of stuff. So I've timed myself and tested things out. It's all part of running a business, let me tell you. It's all part of running a business. So we're packing up the Maker's Magic now, which is our craft glue and sealer. We're going to ship it out to all of our customers today. I got to get it to the post office. Let's see, I have about 10 minutes to get out of here and bust out all these packages. We'll see if I can pull it off. I think I can, personally. I'm pretty fast when it comes to this stuff. But you know how they say no one cares about your business as much as you? Yeah, I think that's true. I've never seen anyone work as hard and as fast as me on this stuff, except for my wife and Hannah. Hannah's great. She's my number 2 in the ops department. She is, she's awesome, man. So Maker's Magic is a craft glue and sealer that we're running a special promotion on. We're giving this little bottle away for free. You just have to pay shipping. And it's been successful. People have been taking us up on it. We had a lower conversion rate after the holiday sale ended, so we decided to test some new things, see if we could get customers excited. I don't know about you, but I don't know, I just sense like pressure in the economy right now. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like costs are going up, labor's going up, shipping's going up, processing fees is going up, and then customer acquisition costs are going up, advertising is going up, you know, and then customers don't want to spend as much money. I don't want to spend as much money, and I'm a customer, so, you know, and then I'm like, oh man, businesses are raising their prices, but I want to spend less, and so, I don't know, I just feel squeezed. I don't know if I'm alone in this or not, but yeah, I just feel squeezed. So why not test some new offers to price-sensitive consumers and see how they respond? Well, I can tell you this, they're responding really well to it. So I'm happy to surprise and delight customers and lose money on the front end to earn some money on the back end after they've used our product for a little while and they've come to know and love it. Yeah, most definitely. I wonder if I'm going to have enough to fill up a flat rate box. Be interesting to see. We're almost done with these though. Can you tell that I've done this before? I've never really done it like this while going live on YouTube, but so far so good. I think we're busting it out. I gotta get going here in a few minutes, so I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it to the post office in time. I still have a few more to fill though and get shipped out, so we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, we're looking pretty good. I didn't use too many. I totally missed that row over there. You can see it. All right, progress. We're doing it. You know, if I think back to it, I'm really happy with all the decisions that we made, quitting the fire department, going all in on building a business. It's been a special thing. You work on the business, but the business works on you way more. And I think that's cool. All right, we're done with the customer stuff. Now I need to get a box put together for Hannah over in South Carolina. So we're gonna use a flat rate priority mail box because it's affordable and easy. We'll tape it together and we'll be able to pack all these out and get her shipment as well. And I'll drop everything off at the post office all together. Whoops. Oh. Love it. Uh-oh. That's the sound of work being done. I'm kidding. But seriously. All right, let's see how many we can get in here. I'm hoping we can get plenty. Yeah, we're gonna stack these up, and we're gonna do a shipment of bulk shipment over to Hannah, and she'll be able to help me ship these in the next couple of days. If any of you want to connect with me, Instagram at Vanader Growth. You can also poke around in my profile and find everything. I would love for you to DM me, and I'd love to get to know you. If you want to work with me and learn how to build a product, and I would love to work with you too. That's what I do. I own this company, and I manufacture and sell craft supplies. But while I learn, I then turn around and teach what I'm learning in real time. It's like having a professor that is actually well versed in what's going on and current in the industry. It's so cool. Too many times did I go to school and the professor was so disconnected from reality and what was actually going on. And it also keeps me sharp. So I like to practice what I preach, learn new things, turn around and teach them, and it helps make me even better. It's totally fun. We have a good time. We've got a membership where we hang out together. We just had our call this Thursday, or today at 11. Zoom call together. It was great. There's so many great businesses in there. I have so much fun. But you can tell probably by watching me that I love talking about this stuff all the time. Freaking obsessed, man. I'm obsessed with business. If I'm not talking about business, honestly, I'm kind of bored. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm at the park hanging out with other parents and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, I wish these guys had their own business so we'd have something interesting to talk about. I know you know what I'm talking about. You get it. You probably feel the same way, and there's stuff in your life that you feel that way about too. I'm not alone in this. Oh my gosh, are we gonna make it? We still have we have room for some more product in here. And I think I need to fill them up. See? This space right here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 10, 12. Do we have 12 over there? We do. Let's go finish them up. We're gonna be able to pull it off. So I'm gonna bring you right over here with me, and I'm gonna show you the label machine. This guy right here. This is how it looks. I have 19 minutes. I do, and it takes me 5 minutes to get to the post office, another 2 to get in there. So I need to leave in for sure like 9 minutes. And then I also have to go upstairs and print the label for this shipment. We're down to the wire, just like every single day, I feel like. I sell on Amazon, I sell on Shopify. We have a TikTok shop. And then I also sell in the retail stores like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and we're just now getting started with Walmart, which is an honor, but they want so much from us. It's so hard to get all that stuff set up. My gosh. But hey, look at that. We're doing it. We're almost done. We're gonna roll this last 12 on or so, and we're gonna be off to the races. Get these shipped out, and I think we're gonna pull it off. And not only we're gonna pull it off, but we'll have done it in just over 59 minutes, wow, live on YouTube. I think that's pretty cool. You get to be here with me on it. Oh, this is so great. For those of you who don't know, my name is Evan. I own this craft company. I am also Vanader. I do a few $1 million a year in sales selling craft supplies on Amazon and TikTok and on our website. And then I also have 1 million+ followers where I teach the kind of stuff that I'm learning while I do it. And you're seeing a little bit of that today. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. It's been really special. Definitely made the time go by way faster, which I appreciate. Yeah, it means a lot. When it comes over this little ledge here, the label wants to pull off with this particular roll. So I just kind of assist it a little bit to make sure it goes smoothly. Last one. Let's do it. We're almost done. Boom. I love it. Maker's magic, everybody. Craft glue and sealer that we invented. So cool. All right. Let's bring you over here. Yeah, you know what? Let's bring you over here. There we go. I'll let you see the piston filler and stuff. Do we have enough? That is the question. Do we have enough to fill up this box? Can we make it work? Oh, we are gonna make it work. We're doing it. Aha! Success. We did it. Look at this. It's full. So now we are going to just close, oh no, this way. Priority mail is our friend because this is flat rate. It'll cost me like $8 to ship it across the country, and everybody will have what they need. If I had service outside my house, I would take you with me, but I don't. Hunt my product down, Teresa. I would love for you to do that. It's called Maker's Magic, and I'm so proud of it. It is such a great product, and I just have so much fun. This is what the shop looks like. I have a YouTube video on how this all works I put out. That was my first YouTube video that got millions of views. I'm so proud of it. But anyways, enough about me. I would love to connect with you. I really would. Find me on Instagram. Check out my profile on here on YouTube and connect with me. Shoot me a DM. Follow my stuff. I would love to see your face again, and I would love to eventually work with you to help you do what I do. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you. Be good to future you. We'll talk soon.